Halftime at the First Niagara Center, where the Davidson Wildcats have a small lead over the Purple Eagles, visiting from Niagara, 34-31. Our pleasure to bring you courtside. I'm Ben Wagner. We'll have Kevin Sylvester join the broadcast in just a couple of seconds. But first, Steve Butler is the interim athletic director for Niagara University, and there's a little bit of transitioning happening on campus over the last few months, but it's exciting overall with this campus community being here in downtown Buffalo for basketball.
Absolutely. It's always good to be downtown Buffalo. It's great for not only Niagara Athletics, Canisius and UB, Big Four. It's good to have college basketball in the First Niagara Center, such an iconic sports venue in this area.
You're no stranger to Purple Eagle athletics either. You've been on campus for longer than you've had the interim tag, but how much transition have you had to make over the last few months?
You know, obviously, change is always something we're part of. We got to make adjustments. The coaches are doing it at halftime right now, so certainly we're no stranger to adjustments. We've had our fair share of transition. It's great to have Father Marr here with a new president. Obviously, we're starting to really understand what athletics means to Niagara, and with Father Marr's leadership.
Had an opportunity to visit with him on Friday during the Siena Purple Eagles ball game that we had here on our telecast as well. One thing, though, that has been constant, the Purple Eagle athletics being so involved in their community and reaching out to others. This is the time of giving and the season that promotes it as well, and you guys are right there in the forefront.
Well, it's woven right into the Vincentian mission, obviously, with Niagara being a Vincentian Catholic institution. Service is part of our DNA, and we always want to get out and give back to the community that supports us so much. So certainly our service and our community service project initiatives are a strong part, which helps develop our student athletes, and something that we look to do every day.
And instilling those values as well pushes them even beyond their days while they're on campus, not only from a community standpoint, but also from a campus community standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, our student leaders, our student athletes become great ambassadors, not only when they're students at Niagara, but when they become alumni and out into the Western New York community, and then obviously into the country. So we're always calling upon Purple Eagles to lead us, whether it be on the court or obviously out in the communities that they serve.
Speaking of leading the Purple Eagles, Antoine Mason not having the start to this ball game that he's accustomed to while leading the nation in scoring. From an athletic standpoint, though, it has to be great to have a moniker like that associated with one of your student athletes.
Yeah, you know, Antoine Mason's doing a great job of obviously getting the points in the hole, and something that we're always trying to do. We need a leader, and Antoine's serving that void right now. We have a younger team that's transitioning with Coach Casey, and to have Mace, that's someone that we can count on, depend on to get us those points during the game is something we need, and to obviously have a Niagara Purple Eagle leading the nation is always something we aspire to do.
He's just one of very many, not only successful student athletes, but programs that have Niagara on the map as well. Your women's program is back on the hardwood as well, and hockey will be at center stage coming up in Rochester.
Yeah, you know, obviously this marquee event out in Rochester to play outdoors in a hockey game, it's unique. It's something that's great for our student athlete experience, also our community. We have a strong alumni base in Rochester. We can put on somewhat of a marquee event this Saturday in Frontier Field.
How many layers will you have on with the snow and the cold temperatures that are scheduled to be in Rochester this weekend?
I think I'm going to chicken out and maybe get indoors, but I'll certainly be out for a little bit. I just okayed Coach Burkholder to buy some new winter coats, so I wanted him to make sure he stays warm. I'll retreat in and be a little bit of a chicken.
If you okay the swag, that means you've got a show, buddy. Steve Butler, the interim athletic director with the Purple Eagles at Niagara University. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ben.
All right, we're back with more of our halftime show, and a good one that's developing. We're midway through it. Davidson 34-31 from First Niagara Center on Warner Cable SportsChannel.